Alright.
Welcome back to our coverage of this PJ Tour event, already in progress. We're picking up action on the 8th hole.
There you go.
Going with the 5-iron here. Come on,
Oh. Oh, wow.
Oh, what a lovely shot. We'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
Alright.
Oh, just missed. Pretty good chance here, so it's for par. Well hold. Let's move on.
Here we go.
Leader is enjoying a two-stroke lead. Here we are at the final hole on the front nine. And after that par, we're looking for something good here. That drive, heading straight towards the cut stuff.
Alright, look at that. Golf.
And Henny, what do you see down there?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Oh.
Pretty well from where I'm standing. Wow, what a shot. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Oh, just missed the hole. 11 feet to the cup.
If he holds this putt, he'll go ahead of Ricky Fowler. Look at the glare that Ricky's giving him.
Oh.
This is a par.
There we go. I got it. There we go. 278 yards.
No harm, no foul that shot.
Second shot here at the 10th. Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Not bad at all.
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for par here.
Trailing by 6 shots after that. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. Going with the 8-iron here. And he's safely on the green. Well, Rich.
Oh, yeah.
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
Alright, 16 feet. Almost still. 27%. Careful.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par.
All right.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Sitting at 4 over for the day. Richard extending this 12 here, par 5. You're always thinking birdie or perhaps better. Take us through.
At 555 yards, there's
Ooh.
made at the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, also bring in the water on the right-hand side, or they just go ahead and lay it up to the left and make it a three-shotter? The bold players are going to knock it down to a sliver of an opening, and from there, they're going to be able to go for it. Second shot play a little bit down.
Woo! 100% power.
Can be a little bit nuisance, but all in all, it's a pretty simple, straightforward par 5. Birdies are important.
And here we are with the third shot. Going with the 9-iron, I think. That one should find the surface. He's putting on a bullet striking clinic, it seems today, Rich.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Oh, he's up
10 feet.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt. That was a sensational approach.
All right.
You've got to feel like an opportunity was lost.
That's what I say.
Here's Ricky Fowler's next shot. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. Playing from around 190 yards out. Opting for the 5-iron. Needs this one to kick right. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 13th. 12 feet to the cup coming up. It was on a good line. Putting for a par now. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Time to face a par 4 now. Attaboy, good shot. Second shot here on the 14th. This one looks to be slightly offline here. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough.
No, this is like hitting it into a head of cabbage. I mean, it literally is just awful.
That's inside the house of opportunity. This putt for par here. Wow, that's misjudged. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Opting for the 6-iron. Good sounding strike, that one. He's found the surface. Good chance here. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
Okay, steady now. Just a short putt remaining here. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Teeing off here on the 16th hole. That's not the shot he was hoping for.
Nicely done.
Getting ready to play their third. That's a good-looking shot there. Now over to Rickie Fowler.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard.
Needs this putt to tie Rickie Fowler.
Oh, so close. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Sitting at 6 over for the day. Oh, don't we love a short par 4, particularly on the penultimate hole, Rich. 17 here, playing under 300 yards.
Luke, at just 283 yards, listen, if you're not going to go for this green, you better just give up your tour card. I mean, literally, this is a begging to be gone. This hole is going to show you what kind of player you truly are. Take out the 3-wooder driver, knock it on the green, make eagle, make the crowd go wild. Anything less than that? No, thank you.
Well, they've got their eye locked in. Look at that approach shot against Rickie Fowler as well.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 27 feet from the cup.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Just 10 feet to the cup here.
This is their look at birdie.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. That will work. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. That's a lovely shot here at the 18th and a chance for birdie at the last. And that signs off on today's round. So the opening round in the books, Rich. Impressed with your efforts here in the booth. Thanks for your time.
Same, Luke. Enjoyed the day. Looking forward to tomorrow.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beem. And on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this next golfer starts their round. What do you think about their chances today?
Look, this player's trailing at the moment. Let's face it, there is so much golf left out there. Anything can happen. Let's just sit back, relax, and watch it unfold.
Can't wait to get into the action. Very excited to see how this player fares today. This one might just sneak off the fairway. Hello and welcome back to our coverage of this PGA Tour event already in progress. We're picking up the action on the first hole. Let's get into it. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? And here we are with the third shot. This would be a great up and down. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
Trying to save par here.
Just hammered that through the line. Well, that's a little untimely. Their first bogey of the tournament.
Just the thing they didn't want to have happen. An opening bogey. Hopefully that does not set the tone for the rest of the day.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole. That's a little untidy. Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Let's return to live play now. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
The wind is at their back on this one.
Uh-oh, this one's airmailing the green. A bit wild on approach there.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
Par putt coming up here. That's frustrating. And down it goes for consecutive bogeys.
And making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
And a little slide down the standings after that hole. Here we are at the third. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Ouch, that hurts. 7 feet to the cup. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Sitting at 7 over for the event. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. Well, on the tee now, coming off for par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. Going with the 6-iron here.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
And he's safely on the green with that shot. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
That gets the job done. Now over to Rickie Fowler.
He's 1 stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th. That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Oh, that's a tad disappointing, finding the branches there. Uh-oh, that's a wild one. This one's heading over the stakes. And here we are with their 4th. Playing their 5th shot.
That's really not what they were looking for.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no. That's a perfectly fine result, hitting from a lie like that.
This is from miles away. From the sand, looking to get up and down. That's a smart option. Back into the fairway. Interesting choice of the driver here. Oh, caught up in some branches. Oh, he's hit a tree. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Has this got enough on it? Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here.
Yes, this is like a big bowl of spinach salad. It's just gnarly in there.
And unfortunately, the shot limit has been reached on this hole, and this player is going to move on to the next. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Luke, what can you say? Just had a bad hole on the last. They need to shake it off and concentrate at the task at hand.
Well, that's not ideal. Finding the trees. Second shot here on the 6th. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Just a bit outside into the rough.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water. Henny, how's that ball lying?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely.
Time for the 5th shot. Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey. That gets the job done. Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. And coming off a double bogey, you'd imagine their heads down a bit. Time to just clear that from the mind. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Now over to Rickie Fowler.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Oh, that is flushed. Get on the green. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yeah, this is straight back into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. And he's hit that inside the range. 13 feet to the cup.
Little birdie look in here.
Just didn't drop. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Time to play one of the one-shotters.
Look, probably one of those picturesque par 3s on this golf course, if not the one. Obviously, coming up shy is a huge no-no with water lurking there. You're going to see most players hit it deep into the green. Anywhere in the heart of the green really is just fine. Walking off with a par here is just dandy.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Ooh. Oh, so close. And this one will be for double bogey. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Setting up now on a par 4.
Coming off a double bogey. Interesting to see how they tackle this one.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut.
Nicely done. Getting ready to play their third.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
That was a bit of a miscue.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
This is their 5th shot. We don't want to drop any more shots. Let's make this for double. And there it is. Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. All right, Rich, crunch time. We're through 9 holes here today of cut day. What do you think's in this player's future?
I don't think they're nervous because they're so far out of it. It would take a miracle for them to make the cut.
Oh, it's a little wayward, bouncing through the branches.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
Going with the 5-iron here. And that shot back in the fairway. Taking aim from about 180 yards here.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
Well struck. Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Luke, I really don't think this is going to happen, but you know what? I've been wrong before, and it could happen again.
That's a good putt to make, that one. A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if he can bounce back. And they'll have to compose themselves now with this tee shot after a double bogey at the last. Not a bad play, that one. Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. Ooh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. What's in front of them, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Steady on. It's just about 3 feet away. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Let's take another look at Tiger from earlier. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
At 555 yards, Luke, there still is a decision to be made off the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, but also bring in the water down the right-hand side, or do they just go ahead and lay it up to the left and make it a 3-shotter? The bold players are going to knock it down to a sliver of an opening, and from there, they're going to be able to go for it. Second shot playing a little bit downhill. A little pond over on the left-hand side can be a little bit nuisance, but all in all, it's a pretty simple, straightforward par 5. Birdies are in order.
Good shot there, Beamer. Lookout world was his statement when he came out onto the Pro Tour, and we look back in the greatness in sports right across all sport in the world. Has one player or one athlete had a greater impact on their sport more than Tiger Woods did for golf?
I hate to say no, because I also look back at the sport, Luke, when Arnold Palmer came through. Good-looking fella and just kind of came from a blue-collar background, and I kind of think that Arnold Palmer paved the way for a Tiger Woods that then go out and dominate, because golf was already on the radar. It just wasn't nearly as much on the radar as it is now because of Tiger, but I think because of what Arnold Palmer did. he set the groundwork for all of this. But in saying that, in the modern era, in the modern game, to be fair, and you look at every sport across the books, and I don't care whether you're talking about Tom Brady, LeBron James right now, I don't think you have a bigger player globally, with the exception of maybe Messi or Ronaldo, than Tiger Woods. I just think that from a global standpoint, Tiger Woods, whenever he shows his face anywhere, people lose their minds. Like grown men lose their minds if they get a glimpse of Tiger Woods from 50 yards away. I've seen it before, Luke, and I'll see it again, but it never seems to amaze me, baffle me, make me giggle a little bit. Like, holy cow, this guy's Elvis. He's Elvis Presley. I mean, because Elvis was the biggest guy in the world as far as I could tell. It's mind-boggling how big Tiger Woods is in this game, and continues to be and will forever be.
This next putt is for bogey. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Time to see what this par 4 has in store. That's some good golf right there. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Is that what they had in mind?
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
Playing their 4th shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? This one's for bogey. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. It's time for a one-shotter. Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
This one's left of the green.
That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Ooh, that almost went down. Lovely touch. Well played.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Here we have a par 5. Setting up in some very deep rough. Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Guys, you know the worst lie you've ever seen? Yeah, time's up by 10. This is nasty.
Uh-oh, this one's out, heading towards the rough.
Never easy playing out of those fairway bunkers. Playing their 5th shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. 14 feet to the cup.
Yeah, putting for bogey here.
Nice little putt to hole, that one. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Luke, at just 283 yards, listen, if you're not going to go for this green, you better just give up your tour card. I mean, literally, this is a begging to be gone. This hole is going to show you what kind of player you truly are. Take out the 3-wooder driver, knock it on the green, make eagle, make the crowd go wild. Anything less than that? No, thank you.
Oh, that one's bouncing around in the branches. Far from ideal. Splash. Time now for the 4th shot. Great shot. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
And this one is for bogey. And that's a couple of bogeys on the bounce, I'm afraid.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. playing from around 240 yards.
Pretty good win back into the player's face.
And going with driver off the deck with this shot.
Pretty good shot there.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Bit too heavy-handed there. Nice line. And with that putt, concludes this players' round. Well, unfortunately, this week was not their best. It's a miscut.
It's a sinking feeling when you go out there and you just don't have it. You miss the cut. Trunk slamming it is what they used to call it. Either way, it's just not a good feeling, and hopefully better days ahead.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.